If you thought Hollywood secrets were wild before, buckle up, because what Katt Williams just exposed about Jamie Foxx makes the Kardashians look like background characters in a kid's bedtime story. This isn't your typical celebrity rumor. This isn't he said, she said. This is a secret so terrifying it feels illegal to say out loud. And Katt, he said it anyway, with a straight face and zero hesitation. According to him, Jamie Foxx didn't just recover in that hospital. He was replaced, as in cloned, copied, duplicated like a Netflix password, and the craziest part, someone leaked hospital lab footage that supposedly shows exactly how it happened. Footage so wild the internet is still overheating from trying to replay it. Fans aren't whispering. They're screaming, collapsing, diming their cousins like, bro, are you seeing this? This is the type of scandal that makes Hollywood publicists cry in expensive bathrooms and forces secret organizations to update their security codes. Every influencer, blogger, and basement conspiracy theorist is currently shaking with excitement. And honestly, same dot, because if Katt Williams is telling the truth and if that leaked footage is real, then Jamie Foxx didn't walk out of that hospital. Something else did. From the moment Katt Williams opened his mouth, the entire entertainment world felt the temperature drop like someone unplugged the sun. Because Katt doesn't just gossip. He detonates truth bombs with the precision of a man who's tired of Hollywood's nonsense and ready to burn every bridge with fireworks attached. And when he said Jamie Foxx was replaced in that hospital, the internet didn't blink. It collapsed. People have been whispering about Jamie's hospital stay for months. But nobody had the courage or the insanity to say what Katt just said. His claim wasn't casual. It wasn't playful. It was delivered with the seriousness of someone revealing military intelligence. According to Katt, Jamie didn't just disappear and reappear like celebrities normally do. Something happened behind those hospital doors. Something strange. Something bigger than PR statements and cheerful "I'm recovering" posts. Something that feels like Hollywood ducking behind a curtain, hoping nobody asks questions. Katt said Jamie was cloned. And not metaphorically, literally cloned. And he didn't stop there. He said Hollywood has been doing this for years, replacing celebrities with copy-on-paste versions whenever things get too messy to manage. In Jamie's case, the biggest one yet. Fans went from, "This is crazy," to, "You know what? This actually explains a lot," in about 7 seconds. Before the leak dropped, people noticed Jamie looking different, a little off, a little too perfect sometimes, too tired other times, too robotic in certain interviews. Folks online said he had AI vibes, but nobody expected Katt to turn that joke into a full-blown conspiracy revelation. He claimed the real Jamie had complications in the hospital. Complications big enough for them, whoever they are, to intervene with science that definitely isn't sold at CVS. Then came the footage everyone is talking about. The footage that allegedly leaked from a hospital basement, the part of the building nobody visits unless they're authorized, unbothered, or trying to get fired. The video looked grainy, suspiciously encrypted, and filmed like the world's most chaotic secret operation. People described seeing lab coats, medical machines, and a figure on the table that looked a little too familiar. Fans zoomed in and freaked out when they saw someone resembling Jamie, still silent. Took 2 machines that looked like they came straight from a sci-fi movie. Some said it was edited. Some said it was staged. Some said it was the most terrifying thing they've ever witnessed. And then Katt Williams doubled down. He said Hollywood keeps backup versions of its biggest stars, insurance policies for when things go wrong. He pointed out inconsistencies in Jamie's recovery timeline, how nobody knew what was wrong with him, how family members spoke in half sentences, and how security around the hospital felt like the Pentagon relocated to Los Angeles for the weekend. The internet started connecting dots faster than they ever solved actual world problems. They dragged up old photos, new photos, photos from 5 minutes ago, comparing jawlines, eye slants, shadows, shoulders, anything. Side-by-side comparisons flooded the timeline. Old Jamie versus new Jamie, real Jamie versus clone Jamie, Which one is Fox? It turned into a viral game the whole world was suddenly participating in. But what made things worse was, Jamie's own silence. He didn't shut the rumor down. He didn't laugh it off. He didn't say, "Katt, you tripping?" Kay said nothing. And in the world of celebrity scandals, silence screams louder than words. Fans said he looked nervous in his first public appearance, smiling but not entirely present. Others pointed out he moved differently, talked differently, avoided certain questions. Theories skyrocketed faster than crypto in 2021. But the question remains, how did Katt know? According to him, insiders from the hospital contacted him directly. People who claim they saw things they weren't supposed to see. People who allegedly had access to restricted areas. People who watched certain procedures that didn't look like medicine. They looked like manufacturing. They told him the hospital was locked down more than normal, with certain floors blocked off and staff sworn to silence under contracts thicker than textbooks. Katt said he's been watching Hollywood quietly cover this up. Public statements carefully crafted. Paparazzi kept at a distance. Jamie shielded from interviews. Even his social media reemergence felt too controlled, too polished, too scripted. Fans said they sensed something off but couldn't articulate it until Katt gave them the language. Clone. The moment he said it, everything clicked for millions. Doctors refused to give updates during Jamie's hospitalization. Suspicious. Family members said he's fine but looked terrified. Suspicious. Rumors about a mysterious health complication suddenly vanished. Suspicious. And Jamie's own return felt like a reboot rather than a recovery. Very suspicious. The footage leak only poured more gasoline on the fire. People slowed down frames, brightened shadows, adjusted contrast, and swore they saw machines that looked like cloning equipment. Whatever cloning equipment looks like. One TikTok scientist claimed he saw a DNA replication tank. Another said the machine resembled organ stabilization technology not yet made. Public. Someone even claimed they saw a second Jamie in the corner, half-formed like a glitching video game character. Wild. Impossible. Absurd. And yet, the internet ate it up like spiritual dessert. Hollywood's silence didn't help either. No denials. No statements. No pushback. Just quiet, the scariest sound in situations like this. Meanwhile, fans noticed Jamie being heavily protected. Never alone, rarely speaking spontaneously. Every appearance felt curated. Every interview felt edited. Every smile felt practiced on Katt Williams. He didn't blink once. He said, "That ain't the Jamie y'all think it is," and kept moving like he didn't just accuse Hollywood of running a full-scale cloning facility from inside a hospital basement. Even other celebrities reacted. Some laughed nervously. Some avoided the topic completely. Some said, "Katt be knowing things." And that line, that one sentence, sent the public into a frenzy because Katt has a track record. When he speaks on Hollywood secrets, he's rarely wrong. The moment Katt Williams' clone accusation hit the timeline, the internet exploded like someone dropped a Mentos in a volcano. TikTok detectives clocked in immediately, claiming they'd been suspicious of Jamie for months. These are the same people who misidentify clouds as UFOs. But now suddenly they're DNA experts with lab coats made of Wi-Fi confidence. They slowed down footage, zoomed into pixels, and pointed at blurry shadows, yelling, "See? That's the second Jamie." Like they personally witnessed a sci-fi movie escape. Twitter, or whatever Elon is calling it this week, went into meltdown mode. People created entire threads comparing Jamie's new smile to his pre-hospital smile. The old Jamie had a 2.3 millimeter dimple shift. New Jamie's dimple is missing. Another fan insisted Jamie's voice had changed, claiming it sounded 1% more robotic. Which is hilarious, because half the celebrities in Hollywood sound robotic after 2 Red Bulls and a PR-approved script. But the theories didn't stop. They multiplied like, well, clones. Instagram didn't help. Every gossip page posted side-by-side photos of Jamie with captions like, "Y'all see what we see?" or "Nah." And the comments, chaos. Half the people screamed clone, the other half screamed, "Y'all stupid," and the remaining group said, "I don't know what's happening, but I'm here for the drama." That's the internet in a nutshell. What made everything worse and more entertaining were the celebrity reactions. One actor posted a cryptic message. "Hollywood isn't what you think," a singer wrote. "Some people don't come back the same." And a comedian tweeted, "Cat B saying the quiet stuff out loud." None of them confirmed anything, but all of them added lighter fluid to the conspiracy bonfire suddenly. Late-night shows started making jokes about Jamie 2.0, pretending it was harmless comedy. But fans saw through it. Anytime Hollywood laughs too quickly, people assume it's a cover-up. You know how it goes. The louder the joke, the darker the truth must be. And Katt Williams, he wasn't laughing back. He doubled down, saying he never jokes about clones, which is both insane and iconic. Then came the memes, because of course they did. One viral meme showed Jamie walking like a robot with the caption, "System rebooting. Please wait." Another had two Jamies side by side labeled before update and after update. People created fake loading screens, fake lab scenes, and entire fake documentaries. The internet turned into a sci-fi circus, and Katt Williams was the ringmaster. But the true gasoline was poured when a blurry TikTok video surfaced allegedly, showing Jamie's handler redirecting him from answering a fan's question. Fans screamed, "Real Jamie would never do that," as if they personally wrote his autobiography. The clip spread like wildfire, with creators putting slow motion filters, dramatic music, and red circles around absolutely nothing. But to the public, that nothing meant everything. Then someone posted a clip of Jamie blinking weirdly, literally blinking, and the comments said, "That's clone energy." Imagine being so famous that blinking makes headlines. Meanwhile, Hollywood insiders tried to calm the situation, but their statements were suspiciously vague. "He's fine. Recovering. He's resting." Translation: "We have no idea what's happening either. Please stop asking." The lack of detail felt like confirmation. To fans who were already spiraling, Katt Williams fueled the fire even more by claiming that the real Jamie had seen too much, suggesting his knowledge of Hollywood secrets. Cause's disappearance. Whether it was metaphoric or literal didn't matter. Conspiracy lovers took it as a direct message from the heavens. They started rewatching old Jamie interviews, convinced he had been subtly begging for help through sarcasm and punchlines. Then came the Hollywood timeline reconstruction. YouTube channels created 60-minute breakdowns titled "The Clone Theory," "Jamie Foxx: The Truth," "Hollywood Hides." These videos had red arrows pointing at shadows, dramatic narrations, and quotes taken out of context so aggressively it should be illegal. But fans didn't care. They binge-watched every second. Podcasters joined in too, recording emergency episodes where they paused and rewound footage like NFL commentators. "Now look here," when he turned his head. That jawline changed shape. That ain't normal. It was nonsense. Pure entertainment. And absolutely viral. Even Jamie's friends couldn't save him. They posted supportive messages like "Stop believing lies," but then turned off comments, which made everything look 10 times more suspicious. Then Katt revealed another piece. The part that sent the internet into DEFCON 1. He claimed the leaked footage wasn't even the full version. He said there was longer footage, clearer footage, and footage they don't want you to see. Fans lost their minds because nothing is more powerful than a leak with a part 2. Suddenly, everyone became obsessed with figuring out who leaked it. A nurse? A doctor? A security guard with bills due? Or an insider with a guilty conscience? Nobody knew. And that mystery alone became the fuel for millions of views. Blue check. Conspiracy accounts, the worst species on social media, started tweeting diagrams of cloning machines, complete with arrows labeled DNA juice. People retweeted them like it was gospel. Threads formed explaining how celebrity clones have been secretly used for decades. They brought up old rumors about other stars, stitching Jamie's story into a massive Hollywood cloning timeline like it was part of a Marvel franchise. Jamie himself didn't help. Every time he appeared, he looked different, sometimes thinner, sometimes energized, sometimes oddly stiff. Fans claimed his smile wasn't the same, his laugh wasn't the same, even his posture felt off. One fan said, "The real Jamie had more soul in his eyes." That comment alone went viral with 200,000 likes. Reporters tried asking Jamie about the rumor. He smiled but never directly answered. That's silence. A nuclear bomb. Fans screamed, "See? He's a clone who can't speak without permission." Hollywood tried to distract the public with trailers, award announcements, celebrity breakups, but nobody cared. Nothing was juicier than the idea of Jamie Foxx 2.0 walking around like an undercover lab project. Then a supposed doctor posted anonymously claiming Jamie had undergone procedures not meant for the public to know about. Whether the person was real didn't matter. The internet accepted it instantly. Anything mysterious became evidence. Finally, Katt Williams dropped one last statement in an interview. "Y'all think that man came back the same?" 5 words. 5 explosions. The moment he said that, the theory wasn't a joke anymore. It was a cultural earthquake. People weren't asking if Jamie was cloned, they were asking why. And that question would lead straight into the aftermath no one was ready for. The aftermath of the Jamie Foxx clone conspiracy didn't just shake the internet, it rewired the entire entertainment landscape. What started as Katt Williams dropping one outrageous statement spiraled into the biggest Hollywood panic attack since celebrities discovered their assistants were leaking biz. And the wildest part? The more people tried to shut the rumor down, the more believable it became. Silence became suspicious. Reassurance became coded. Every denial felt rehearsed, like someone reading off a cue card in a hostage video. Hollywood reacted the way Hollywood always does, by pretending nothing was wrong while simultaneously scrambling behind the scenes like a kitchen on fire. PR teams met in emergency Zoom calls. Agents demanded new statements. Publicists drafted 6 versions of the same "he's doing great" message, but the public wasn't buying it. They'd seen Jamie's interviews. They'd seen the leaked footage. They'd seen Katt's face when he talked about it. And nothing, absolutely nothing, felt normal anymore. Fans started noticing how Jamie was always accompanied by multiple handlers. Not friends, not family, handlers. People who hovered near him like bodyguards guarding a national treasure. Or a government prototype they didn't want escaping. The internet zoomed in on their earpieces, their tense posture, the way they whispered before Jamie answered questions. Suddenly, everyone wondered, are they protecting him? Or preventing him from saying something? Jamie's return to social media made things even stranger. His posts felt curated, overly polished, too clean. Every video had perfect lighting, perfect angles, perfect editing. Almost like someone wanted to control exactly how he appeared. Fans started commenting things like, "Why he blinking like that? This ain't the same Jamie," and "Bro is buffering." What should have been heartwarming comeback posts turned into conspiracy evidence. Then came the interviews. Short interviews, controlled interviews. Interviews where Jamie answered questions so quickly it felt like he was reading from a mental script. One clip went viral when Jamie paused for a microsecond too long before answering, and the internet exploded. The clone glitched. That clip was played, replayed, slowed down, enhanced, analyzed, remixed, and turned into a meme that lived rent-free in everyone's brain. Meanwhile, Katt Williams watched the chaos like a man who had been waiting for this moment his entire career. He said nothing more, and that silence was louder than any continuation. It was the silence of a man who believed he already told the world enough. And everything unfolding was simply confirming what he'd already said. Hollywood insiders started whispering anonymously in forums. Posts popped up claiming Jamie wasn't allowed to travel alone and could only be interviewed under certain conditions. Whether those posts were real didn't matter. The internet treated them like gospel. When a narrative feels juicy, truth becomes optional. Other celebrities were dragged into the conspiracy too. People asked if they were clones, if their sudden weight changes, voice differences, or personality shifts meant something darker. It became a cultural joke and a cultural fear at the same time. The line between satire and suspicion blurred until it almost disappeared. Then came the moment everything changed. A backstage clip leaked from an award show, just a few seconds long, showing Jamie standing still, staring into space, not blinking. A staff member touched his arm and he snapped back instantly, smiling like nothing happened. That 3-second clip sent the internet into a frenzy. That was a factory reset. One comment said, gaining hundreds of thousands of likes. Even people who dismissed the clone theory in the beginning now had doubts. Because something did feel off. Not necessarily off, but off in a way that Hollywood's vague explanations didn't fix. Rumors surfaced that Netflix delayed Jamie's new projects because of creative adjustments, but fans claimed it was because they needed more time to stabilize him. Other rumors said Jamie's family wasn't allowed to speak freely about his recovery. And the worst rumor claimed the real Jamie was in a private facility. Far from cameras, far from the clone, far from the world, theories stacked like Jenga blocks, ready to collapse. And yet, every theory pushed the internet deeper into obsession. Podcasts dedicated entire seasons to the Jamie Foxx case. YouTubers made hour-long breakdowns filled with dramatic sound effects. TikTok creators did clone Jamie sightings at coffee shops and gyms. Some fans even claimed the clone was shorter, taller, lighter, darker, faster, slower, proving that once people believe something, they'll twist every detail to support it all the while. Jamie kept appearing in public like nothing was going on, smiling like a man desperately trying to convince the world he was fine. But fans said his laugh felt hollow. They said his eyes didn't have the same spark. They said his energy felt different. They said his energy felt different. And whether that was true or just imagination, the narrative had already been set. Then something unexpected happened. Jamie broke his silence. In a short video, he said he went through something he can't fully talk about. That line ignited the conspiracy into pure flames. Because why can't he talk about it? Who told him not to? What exactly happened in that hospital? He gave no details. No medical terms, no timeline, no explanations, just a warning-level statement that confirmed nothing. And fueled everything fans said. Even the way he phrased it sounded like someone coached him. Someone off camera, someone with authority. And Katt Williams. He responded with one legendary line. "I told y'all, that was it." 3 words. But those 3 words became the most replayed, most retweeted, most quoted line of the entire drama. The damage was done. The narrative was set. The internet believed. Hollywood panicked. And Jamie Foxx, whether whole, cloned, or simply traumatized, was now at the center of the biggest celebrity conspiracy of the decade. And the scariest part, nobody knows the truth. Not the real truth. Not the one behind PR statements. Not the one behind leaked footage. Not the one behind Hollywood's polished facade. And until Jamie tells it himself, the world will continue watching him with suspicion, curiosity, fear, and fascination, wondering, did Jamie Foxx walk out of that hospital? Or did something else walk out wearing his face? Before you sprint off to rewatch that clone glitch clip for the 50th time, hold up, because you just survived one of the wildest deep dives the internet has ever cooked up. Delivered hotter than Hollywood's panic button and sharper than Katt Williams' side eye. And if this breakdown had your heart racing, your brain buzzing, or your inner conspiracy theorist waking up like it heard an alarm, then you already know what to do next. Smash that like button like it owes you rent. Slap the subscribe button like Hollywood slaps NDAs in front of anyone who gets too close. And ring that notification bell so hard your phone starts filing a missing person report. Because here at Expose Express, we don't just spill tea. We dump the entire boiling pot straight onto the internet's lap. Drop a comment right now and tell me, you think Jamie Foxx came back the same? Is Katt Williams exposing the truth or stirring chaos for sport? And was that leaked hospital footage legit? Or the scariest Photoshop job ever created? Be honest, your theories keep this place alive. Remember, every time Hollywood whispers, expose, express screams. Every time a celebrity vanishes, we dig deeper. And every time Katt Williams drops a bomb, we're right here to break it down frame by frame. So stay tuned, stay loud, and stay suspicious. Because the next secret, the next leak, the next conspiracy no one's ready for, it's already brewing in somebody's hard drive. And when it explodes, you already know who's dropping it first. Expose, express, where truth hits different. It's different.